Hey everyone, in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to hike to the Redwood Grove here in Carbon Canyon Regional Park in Orange County. Now, it's a little bit shorter hike than I usually do. A supporter asked me to do it. It's under 2 miles to hike to the Grove and back. It is a little bit tricky. There are some twists and turns. It's not totally obvious, so hopefully this video will help you out. And just in case you're wondering, these redwoods are not native to Southern California. They were actually planted in the mid-1970s. A bank used to give out seeds for people to plant down here. They gave the extra seeds to the Park Service and they planted them in the mid-70s. And they grow here. They grow with a lot of care, but they don't grow as high as the redwoods in Northern California that you might be expecting. But it is still beautiful to come here. It's a very peaceful, shaded, serene place and worth a visit. Also, a misconception, there are other redwoods in Southern California, but I think this is probably the nicest, biggest grove of them that I've found, but you can find them in other places down here as well. Now, if you want to do the hike, just go to HikingGuy.com. I have information on parking and getting into the park and tips on doing this safely and having the most fun. And if you're watching the video, if you find it helpful, if you could do me a big favor and click a little thumbs up, it's an easy way to say thank you for these directions. And yeah, all right guys, let's hike to the Redwood Grove. All right, so you just go to the end of the parking lot, past the fence, make the right, and here is the trailhead. Now the park is really good about trail signs, and you can see this is what they look like, and it actually says to the Redwood Grove, which is probably the most popular attraction here in the park. Now, after a few minutes straight on this wide trail, they're going to come to a big opening. That's the Carbon Canyon Dam in the distance there. We're going to make the left onto Coyote Pass, which sounds pretty dramatic, but it really just crosses the dry creek bed of the Carbon Canyon Creek. And once you go over that, you're going to make the right-hand turn, and we're going to continue on this basically straight until we get to the Redwood Grove. Now you can see it's pretty exposed here. It can get really hot in the summer. There are some places of shade and a bench or two along the way, but prepare for it to be hot, or just come here very early in the morning when you can beat the crowds and really enjoy it in a nice peaceful way. Here's a trail coming in from the right. We're going to stay to the left here. There are other trails in the park that you can explore if you'd like to, but we're going to stay left, head straight here, and there in the distance you can see the redwoods poking up above the hill. And we're just going to go straight until we get to the grove. Now some people go straight up this dirt road and come back through it. I say you've gone this far, you're here at the redwoods, go up and back through the redwoods. It's definitely worth it. It doesn't get boring, and right away you'll notice that it gets cooler and much nicer in here. There's also a water fountain right back on the left there to enjoy if you are thirsty. Now, once you get here, like I said, it's very peaceful, very serene. Just enjoy it, and then walk up the trail, which is marked by this fence here, and stay in the fence. All of this area is actively groomed to make sure the redwoods are healthy, so just stay on the trail and do the right thing. And wind your way up through the grove. And in the middle of the grove, there is this big clearing right here. We're just going to go straight through, and then right on the other side, there's an interpretive display, and the trail continues through kind of the second half of the grove. Now you're going to go all the way up until you get to the very end where the road comes out. You'll also see signs for designated photography areas. This is a popular spot for engagement photos, but soak it all in and then just head back the way you came, and that's the hike.